It's fair to say that Gautam Gambhir and Virat Kohli haven't always shared the best of relationships, despite the two of them being Delhi boys and Gambhir in essence being the senior player to Kohli both for Delhi as well as the Indian cricket team. The two of them clashed, during the IPL seasons when Gambhir was KKR captain and Kohli was, of course, at RCB. And even as close to last year in 2023, the two of them were clashing on the field, despite the fact that Gambhir is long since retired and was in a mentorship role with the Lucknow Super Giants. However, things have seemingly changed for the better since then, because you have seen scenes like this where in this season they've shown a lot of camaraderie towards each other. And it is also noticeable that Gambhir in some of his public statements has been very less critical of Kohli as opposed to what it used to be at one point when many felt that the feud between them was at an all-time high. In fact, Gautam Gambhir has done something that many people a few years back would not have expected him to do. He's given Virat Kohli an unequivocal backing to do well for India in the T20 World Cup. What exactly has he said? Well, let's quickly take a look, shall we? He was asked about the criticism of Kohli's strike rate, to which his response was, well, every player has a different game. What a Glenn Maxwell can do, Virat Kohli cannot, and what a Kohli can do, Maxwell cannot. You need to have different types of batters in your 11. And that is, of course, an argument that many people have made. And Gambhir goes one step further. Before we analyze it, he goes one step further in explaining the same point. He says that if from number 1 to number 8, you stack it up with explosive batters, you may see scores of 300, but you may also get bowled out for 30. So what he's saying is that, listen, you can go with a number of, let's say, explosive batters. If I put explosive batters in every position from 1 to 8, yes, you may get 300, but you could also get bowled out for a cheap score. Again, both very fair points, but doesn't address the rather obvious criticism that people have had of Kohli's strike rate, is that it doesn't at times seem to jive with modern T20 cricket, wherein people aren't looking to score big runs, which is exactly what Kohli's role is. You're not looking at big runs, you're looking at quick, impactful runs. So in this case, let's just say I respectfully disagree with what it is that Gautam Gambhir has said. That being said, he did raise another very interesting point about the relationship and equation that him and Kohli have shared, because he very directly mentions how it is that they previously used to be feuding, but also claimed that one of the things that has been done is that a hype has been created around it by the media, and in fact, no one really knows the true stories. This is exactly what he said. He said that the media has got no clue what kind of a person I am or what kind of a person Virat is. All the media wants to do is create hype. Logo ka masala nahi mila, which basically means they didn't get whatever juicy gossip that they were looking for, and thus they are now disappointed. What he's referring to, of course, is the fact that this year there was a lot of expectation that there'd be fireworks between KKR and RCB due to the fact that, you had Kohli, Gambhir on both sides. But both of them were very warm towards each other. In fact, it's something Kohli himself alluded to when he said that, I hugged Naveen, then made things up with Gambhir, and people are booing. He's saying that this is not how it should be working. You should be happy that we've actually, ended up patching things up and have acted like mature adults. And that's something that even Gambhir is saying in some ways, although in his way he's gone out and said that, listen, the media have no idea what they're talking about. What they're doing is trying to get TRPs. Could agree or disagree with that, but the fact of the matter is there has been enough evidence out there publicly that when the two of them were not seeing eye to eye, there would be veiled shots and not so veiled shots taken at each other in public. Obviously, things have changed a lot now, but let's not pretend for 1 second that whatever feud took place between the two was an imagination of the media. Definitely wasn't anything like that. But again, maybe this is just a little bit of narrative controlling from Gautam Gambhir. No problems, Gigi. We all still love you, consider you a legend. But let's also be fair, there definitely was something going on there for a while, no matter what him or Kohli may say. That being said, it's still amazing to see that Gambhir is rather publicly backing Kohli to actually do this well, because he's saying, listen, what he brings to the team, others do not. You can't have, again, all batters be hitters. That's an opinion many people will disagree with, some may agree with it. What is your take on the matter? You can let us know that in the comments below, and don't forget to like this video, share it with your friends, subscribe to the channel, tap that bell icon, follow us also on social media. We're on Instagram, Twitter and Facebook. Don't forget to download the AajTak app, and if you're already on the channel, go ahead, check out some other videos we've done as well. For now, from my side though, it's goodbye.